It's a little bit awkward doing this as like a stream because I've never really done a proper stream before. I think I've only ever like uploaded videos because streams make me weirdly nervous, but this isn't too bad. And I'm probably not going to be doing anything crazy today. I'm just going to be painting. And I know there's no one here to hear that, but say la vie. Also, let me know if you can hear me. That would be much appreciated from any of the chat members who do decide to pop in randomly. What am I painting today? Well, it's nothing much really. It's kind of just like, it's hard to show you. It's not actually like show you, but it's kind of like a surrealism type of painting. Those are the ones I specialize in. And I'm not going to reveal it all to you yet since it's not done yet. But if you can tell what's going on, then you can tell. And if you can't, you can't.
Seamlessly switched instantly between novel basic purpose. There are some added parts for every nature type by the video blasting with this game.
I'm listening right now to a collection of pretty much all the Nancy Drew soundtrack throughout all the games. So if you were wondering what you may or may not be hearing in the background, it's that or it's an ad. Really, when is it not an ad? If you're wondering what I've been doing all day, it's a whole lot of nothing. I mean, that can sound kind of sad, but that's just kind of my life right now. We doing a whole lot of nothing, so we trying to convince ourselves, do something. Do something. I don't know if it's supposed to tell me if anyone's here or not. I am not going to worry my silly little head about it. This is my first time working with a black canvas, and let me tell you, it's a bit more difficult than I initially thought. I feel like I kind of should have seen it coming, but definitely need to make it a lot like use a lot more opacity whenever you're like doing layers and layers and layers. And I'm the type of person who has a little bit of trouble on waiting for it to show up. It's like, come on, show up, show up. And it's like there's patience that's gotta be involved in this. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Either way, here I am. Just doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Gonna check the Discord. Nope, that's just gonna mute this. Much better. Anyhow, I don't have a fancy setup or anything. I mean, as you can tell, I'm just using my webcam for my computer that my parents so lovingly got for me. I feel like I need a color that can outline this, but I don't really. So my grandma, love her. She got me some acrylic paints. Some go with the easel kit that I have, and some are just like paint set by themselves. I could always go get that acrylic set out, but it's in a different set than the one that I already have open. So right now I'm in a dilemma. Do I open that or not? And I know it's not a big deal if I open it. It's my paints. I'm gonna use them eventually, right? But part of me is just like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And even then, would I even need to use a black on this canvas? Might be nice. I don't know. It's definitely not showing up enough for my liking, but I just gotta keep working at it. Then we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna go back over my greens. I know I'm not like wearing an apron or anything, but I'm not worried about staining my clothes with paint. If I was worried about that, I probably wouldn't paint. I'd probably be too worried about it to paint. And it's like, why worry? It shows that you were doing something. I don't know, but maybe watching this, but like, this feels nice. Feels like I get to talk. And I can keep doing it. Even if nobody watches, I could just keep doing it. Maybe not every day. Oh, I know you will some. I knew, but tonight you belong to me. I know with the dawn that you will be gone. But tonight you belong to me. You belong to. I need like a. I need a light. Gonna go get my light. Light of my life, light. So if only you guys could see my house. Well, this is like a whole little area that's cornered off because I have my exercise machine right here, and then I have my rolling chair right here with my paints on it. And then I also have this lamp kind of just closing me in over here, especially with that core. But look at that, that's so much brighter. That's nicer. All right, we're getting some straight lights on this. Boom shaka laka laka. Am I right? I don't know if that's too much light. Just getting my setup all perfect for my very forced proper stream. Dude, I was thinking though. Oh my goodness. Just, oh, wow. Okay. So am I gonna be on there the whole time is what I'm wondering. Okay, so I can paint and I can do something else at the same time. That's cool. That's groovy. Well, I can't paint and do other things at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So But this opens up an opportunity for me to do something very fun. Oh shit. I'm getting paint on my table. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay. So we're gonna have a little face reveal. Hello. And okay. So if you want to know the reason I'm even doing this, which no one's gonna see this right now, but if there's like a reel or something, not real. If someone watches the stream later and it's like saved on my YouTube, then people will know if they care to watch that. But I'm seeing if maybe doing this helps me feel a little bit better about how alone I am right now. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but like I want people to know that if you're going through a hard time or if you're someone who has been alone for a long time and you want to have people that you care about in your life and you're just too afraid to get out there yet, it's okay. Sometimes we all just need to remember that the best friend that we have in this life is ourselves. Ugh. But best person you have in this life is yourself. At least that's just my experience. Um, you need to treat yourself with love and respect, and you also need to listen to yourself more because if you listen to literally everyone but yourself, you aren't going to hear the stuff that you need to hear. And you're not going to know to take care of yourself if you're constantly worrying about other people. And you can't truly love someone else properly until you love yourself. And I know it hurts to hear that. It's like, oh my God, we've heard it a million times. It's like, I know, but like, genuinely treat yourself as if you were a person that you cared about. Treat yourself with the love and respect and admiration that you would put onto another person that you really care about. Because you wouldn't be able to experience any of what you're experiencing right now if, like, if you weren't you. And I'm sure you've had good times and bad times. And don't let the bad times be the reason that you throw away your whole life. Because they're gonna happen. I found the thing that's helped me the most throughout my time alive as a human is just embracing every moment as it comes and as it goes. Realizing that this isn't a permanent state that we're in, and one day we're going to end this cycle, possibly get on a new cycle, but you don't know until after this cycle is ended, you see? You don't really know for sure. And so just what I do is I just try not to dwell too much on my mortality because that genuinely just is so not good for your mentee. I don't dwell on it. I don't keep theorizing what could be next, even though, let's be honest, we all like to do it. I just um I just kind of hold faith in my heart that I can be here every day and I can experience this every day because we are the universe experiencing itself. I live with the fact that this is my life. This is my life. And I gotta work hard so that I can make it worth something to me. Because people want to put this idea of, well, what about a God in this earth? What about a God? Well, no matter what happens, like, will we ever know for sure if there's a God? Will he ever make contact? Maybe, maybe not. I would think that if there was a God in this life who somehow created us in their image, I would like to think that they'd be benevolent. I'd like to think that they would want us to experience all these things because this is a theory I've heard a lot, but God like created humans because he was bored. I mean, if you were by yourself all alone in the universe, wouldn't you get bored? What but even so, I'm not saying I believe in a specific God or anything. I've kind of believed that everything exists in its own right, but it's like I don't think God would want us to suffer if there is a God. I think the one constant that I see among older tribes and civilizations is like mindfulness, your presence, being in the moment. And I think that's something a lot of us take for granted. The fact that we can literally do whatever we want and we can achieve the life we want, but they're too stuck in a fake world that doesn't exist so that they can't be present. Not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot of people nowadays, I feel like, especially. There will always be controversies and there will always be problems and there will always be wars and fights because there are good people in the world and there are evil people in the world. Which one are you? I don't know. Depends on your definition of each one. Depends on where you see yourself in that definition. If you've ever been in a theater production or you're like a theater kid like I am, I lost my train of thought completely. That's okay. Performing, the art of performing. I would like to ask, even if there's no one here, like, how do you feel about being in that moment and about performing? If you are an actor or actress, how does it make you feel personally whenever you become this character for this amount of time and then you literally just perform your ass off? How does that feel to you? 'Cause for me, it's one of the most invigorating things of all time, you know? But how does that feel for you? Is there a way for me to pull up chat outside of okay. Well, that's one way to do it. Do I want to keep painting or do I want to play some games? I'm more of like a niche gamer, I would say. I play old computer games. You know, if you like watching Jerma, I love watching Jerma. I feel like the genre of games he plays falls more into the genre of games I play sometimes. He's played Nancy Drew before, which I really like because I love Nancy Drew. Mm, The Sims 4 is so much. We could play some Nancy Drew. I'm stuck. I'm going to. I want to share those. Okay. Okay. Guys. Okay. I'm stuck between the Haunted Carousel and Secret of the Old Clock. I think I'm going with this one. Okay. 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 There might be times where I just stop playing it in order to paint some more, which is okay. We're okay with that, right? Please don't tell me I need to update my Steam. If I have to update my Steam, I'm not okay with that. If I have to update my Steam. That's cute. That's cute art. Very much lo-fi. Lo-fi. My God. Go away. Oh, here we go. Make sure you guys can hear this. I hope I'm gonna keep it kind of low. I think I'm going to have to move my little camera. Keep the car. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. That was mute. Okay. Can I freaking well, it's not okay. So we're just gonna have to with it, guys.